Rostrum Reviews, your boy Ezekiel. Here we go. Alright, so this video is my reaction to Dune Part 2 Trailer 2. Alright. So the trailer looks excellent. I think they amped it up. They added a little bit more action to the trailer, a little bit more fight scenes. But I still feel like the director, Denny, he's a director that did, of course, One. He also did Arrival. He also did, I'm forgetting that war one that Taylor Sheridan wrote and he directed. Scenario, something like that. He also directed that. And I know I'm forgetting a major one too. But Denny's not known. Oh, Blade Runner 2049. Denny's not known for like a lot of action scenes. His action scenes are very subtle. They're very subtle. They're not huge expand. And I don't think Dune needs to be a huge expand action explosion, like, you know, well, I'm not gonna say explosion, but needs to be like huge like Star Wars. I think it needs a middle ground, okay? And I know I'm like, oh, Z, you always talk about action. I do. All right, and the reason is because action does propel the story forward. Action does help a plot, a story, a movie, a TV show move forward. Its purpose, you know what I'm saying? For instance, if you guys have seen Heroes, not Heroes Reborn, not the second series, but Heroes, the first season of Heroes, first and all up to season 4, the issue is that they did not follow through with action. So they built up Siler. They built up Peter, and there's a major fight scene, and it was like one punch, and then Siler was done. You know, that was season 1. I tuned in for season 2. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? The story, the plot was excellent. Okay, up until season 3, they had a lot of issues. They had a writer's strike and everything. They had a lot of issues at season 3, but the story was on point. The problem was there was no follow through. What is follow through? Follow through is action. If anybody says follow through to you, what do you think of? An action. You got to do something. There was no follow through. Okay, so for Dune, and my point with Dune 1 set up the story. We got the story. We got the plots. Everybody says it's Game of Thrones in space. Cool. Now let's bring it. You know what I'm saying? Now let's bring it. Let's raise it up a notch just a little bit. It doesn't need to be crazy. Another example, History of Violence, with Viggo Mortensen, Ed Harris, William Hurt, rest in peace, Maria Bello. You know what I'm saying? Old movie. Not too old, like early 2000s, mid 2000s, somewhere around there. I want to say 2009, 2010, 2000, something like that. History of Violence. They spoke up the dude's name. There was a mystery, and then halfway, quarter through the movie, a fight scene, straight to the point fight scene. Wasn't explosion or anything. I don't even think it was much guns. It was a hand-to-hand fight scene, but it was graphic, and I was like, whoa! I was not expecting that. That was it. That's all the story needs. Some plots, some stories needs very subtle action to follow through with the story, to push the story forward just a little bit. All right, that's it. Very subtle. Okay, History of Violence is an example of that. Very subtle. Okay, I love History of Violence. History of Violence is on point. The action scenes follow through after that were violent, straight to the point, and that's it. Of course, you know I'm going to mention John Wick, but John Wick, same thing. What is the whole purpose of John Wick? Not only are we uncovering the mysteries and the methods of this universe, but the point of John Wick is John Wick, the action. So I'm very curious to see how they do this spinoff. John Wick has created a universe of just action-packed, subtle, pacing, slow, just action at different frequencies, I should say, different paces throughout the movie. Okay, that's what the John Wick universe is like. So I would love to see what they're going to do with these spin-offs, the TV shows and the other movies. If they don't keep up with the action, people might feel some type of way. They might, maybe the methods, but we'll see. Going back to Dune, you see more of Zendaya. You see more of the Prince coming into his own. You know what I'm saying? But it should be war. I get a sense of not everybody's dead from The King. Christopher Walken, big up to Christopher Walken's King of New York. But I get a sense of we need to annihilate them. And that's what I want. I want them to come forward. Now, you ain't got a big starships and everything to blast. No. It can be an undercover assassin, people coming to kill the prince. I don't care. It'd be an eternal war on the planet. I don't care. But they need to bring it with the tone and the follow through with the action. That's all I ask for. Zendaya can bring it. Okay? Zendaya can bring it. She can bring it and be better fighter than the prince. Alright? But they have to bring it. Okay? We got 2 more movies. Think about it. There's 2 more. It's a trilogy. We got 2 more. Now, the original Dune books, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to the books. I'm not going to give any spoilers on what's going on. You can go watch the sci-fi if you want more spoilers. The sci-fi is how I got introduced to Dune, and I read a couple of books in high school, but that's about it. But yeah, that's you know, the trailer was nice. I thought it was a little early to release it. It's not coming out until November 3rd. So trailer 2 already? Could have gave me a teaser. Could have gave me a teaser too, but a whole trailer in July? That's a couple of months early. I don't know. I feel like they're building anticipation. They want to go ahead and build the anticipation. If they want to build the anticipation, then you need to follow through with the anticipation. Don't come through and just, that's it. No, buddy. No, buddy. I better, in these trailers, I better see one more action scene, and then that's it. One more. I already seen the hand-to-hand combat between him and the bald guy. What's his name? Butler. Austin Butler's character. I've already seen that. Cool. Okay, show me something else. I saw the fight scene in the desert. Cool. Show me a fight scene with Zendaya or something, and that's it. Don't show me no more. I better see at least 3 more action sequence, fight scenes, hand-to-hand. I don't care, but 3 more action sequence in this second movie. I want to get at least 6 to 7 spread out through the movies, and I'll be good. Follow through. I already know the plot and the story is sort of kind of complicated. They got to be able to break it down for the general public who hasn't seen the movie. That's fine. Bring it. Bring it. All right, Denny? I'll be rolling with you. You up there with Christopher Nolan to me. Bring it. 2 different directors, 2 different styles, but he brings it. Bring it. That's all I ask for. World Strong Reviews. That's my take on Dune. I'm going to try to figure out how to edit and put the clip in there as I'm talking or right before I talk. I got to figure that out. Only way I know how to do it is live streaming, and we ain't there yet, buddy. I'll get back to live streaming in about a couple of months. But in the meantime, if you haven't checked out the trailer 2, it's called Trailer 2 Dune Part 2. Check it out. Tell me what you think. Comment below. And I'll talk to you guys later. World Strong Reviews, Ezekiel. Peace.